Hi, Professor Chevy. I am taking your course for EDF 5481. My name is Melanie Rengel. I am very interested in school-based interventions with kids. Previously, I've had experience as a counselor for the summer treatment program at FIU. I also did a research assistant position for the after-school treatment program at FIU as well. They both focused on kids with disruptive behavior disorders, including the ADHD, conduct disorder, oppositional defiant disorders, and also had early learning problems, as well as comorbid autism spectrum disorder, ASD. I mainly want to focus on school-based interventions, to focus on the educational aspects. And also, I am interested as well in the home environment. What happens in the home environment? Do the kids have a positive relationship with the parents or the caregivers? Do they have positive relationships with their teachers? I also took a position for the research assistant for the ABC Erica lab. It focuses on RSA suppression and physiological measures, as well as disruptive behaviors as well. So we would just measure how the kids were responding to the sessions with the families. Right now, I am working as a research coordinator for the project on language and spatial development. So we basically examine how the spatial abilities and language abilities of the child are doing and what enhances their learning, along with the home environment, what's going on in the home environment. But my main focus is school-based interventions for externalizing disorders and internalizing disorders. In terms of what I want to do professionally, I do want to pursue a doctoral degree in clinical psychology, focusing on that, on school-based interventions and early interventions, including at home, across many domains: home, community, school, and professionally, that's that. Academically, I wanted to pursue this master's degree in education, just to have since I really want to focus on the school-based part, I really wanted to have a good foundation of the educational context, such as how are kids learning, their typical and atypical child development, how's the curriculum like at the moment in the 21st century, how are the thinking and teaching methods at the moment to enhance their learning. Professionally, I do want to become a clinical psychologist, but right now I am completing this master's in education, and as well as I am planning to apply to doctoral degrees in clinical psychology, focusing on externalizing disorders and hopefully internalizing disorders. As I was saying, my research interests are broadly focused on young children with or at risk for ADHD and related behavior disorders and early learning problems. Typically around the ages of 4 to 6, so preschoolers mainly. I am very interested in that, in the early interventions, with an emphasis on interventions designed to promote various aspects of school readiness, treatments across home, school, and community. I am very interested in the transition between preschool and school, and kindergarten, I mean. I like to focus mainly on those from more impoverished or disadvantaged backgrounds, that come from Latino, Hispanic, and Haitian backgrounds. Also, culturally competent interventions, and the dissemination of evidence-based interventions in the school and community settings. I also like to evaluate the special education accommodations for children, and teacher implementation of behavioral management modification practices inside of the classroom, and see how are the kids responding to those behavior modifications inside of the classroom, and how are they not only responding to the type of treatment, but also how is their academic achievement being being seen as? Like, is there any progress in their academic achievement and their academic progress, as well as their social emotional functioning?